Yo, yo, Washington Wizard versus Atlanta Hawks. Let's go.
A view of the Atlanta skyline and all the action below it, as seen from the 17th Street Bridge. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Trae Young said when he was growing up, he was never a big leaper or a dunker. Truth be told, he said, I wasn't even considered a top guard in my recruiting class, but I worked relentlessly and played with a chip on my shoulder. I wanted to be considered among the great players. I wanted to belong. Kevin, he certainly belongs with the Hawks right now.
Thanks, DA. Tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt.
Yeah.
And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3 spot. And for Atlanta, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Collins is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Young in at the point guard position. Hunter the pass to Herter. 6 to shoot. Beal with the steal. Hachimura against Collins. And the dunk by Hachimura.
I'll tell you this, you better shut down lanes to the rim because Rui Hachimura is capable of exploiting those windows.
Pass to Collins. Back to Young. 6 on the shot clock. And it's in there.
And a depth mid-range shooter as well. All Young needs is a little breathing room, and he set the fire.
Young against Wall. Outside, Beal. And it's blocked. Hunter with it. Pass to Capella. The kick out to Young. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. A nice shot by Young.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
Now Young, following the three-point attempt by John Wall from 18 feet away, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Young's got 6.
And the thing about Young's jumper, it's almost intimidating, and that unlocks so many other options for him.
Here's Bonga. And here's Wall. It's tipped out of bounds. Atlanta takes possession. The Hawks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Now, here is Young. Defense is right there. Tries from 10, and again, it's Atlanta.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
Wizards trail by 6. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Hachimura, and Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation. Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Wizards. So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Here is Bryant. Bunga deciding where to go with it. Pass to Beal. They can't stop the run with that one. The Hawks leading by 9. Young pass to Herter. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Beal with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Basket counts.
Soft floating jumper from Beal right there, adding to his offensive attack. Seemed to totally catch the defense by surprise.
Now, here's Hunter. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The pass to Young. Bangs home the trifecta.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now Wall. To the inside. Bunga. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
Boy, beautiful vision from one of the most athletic guards in the league. John Wall doing work.
Young finds Capella. Back to Young. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Young's got 13.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Wall against Young. A nice shot by Wall.
Yeah, there's just such a grittiness, such a toughness to John Wall. Nice finish through contact.
Here's Herter. He kicks it to Collins. Young outside, beyond the arc. Another 3 for Atlanta.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
Wall against Young. Outside, Beal takes a 3. Traps in the tray. 5 points in the game.
No one better to answer with the 3 ball than Mr. Bradley Beal.
Poke loose. It's stolen by Wall. And oh, here we go. Wall, nobody back. Count it.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Young pass to Capella. Now, here's Hunter. He's tightly guarded. Pass to Wall. Outside, Beal. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got 3 assists in the game. The Hawks leading by 3. Here's Herter. The kick out to Young. Young is double. Pass to Hunter. From deep 3-point range, Hachimura grabs the miss. And here are the Wizards now. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Beal the pass to Hachimura. Fades and shoots. The shot that time not on target.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Now, here's Hunter. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Young against Wall. Score of the basket is third after 5 shots.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game.
And what Brian has been showing more and more of is the ability to read the floor and make good decisions.
Right, Greg. This is a very smart guy who dominated in high school and college just because of his size. He overwhelmed opponents. Now we're seeing him pass out of double teams. Shot selection is better. Timing and pick and roll is now superb. This guy has really grown.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Here's Reddish. The shot's good.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Washington.
Payton passes to Mahimi. The dish to Brown. It's stolen by Reddish. Releases. Here's Dedmon. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
It's stolen by Smith. And here we go. Washington fast break. Smith with the ball. Here's Payton. Doesn't go for him. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Outside Teague. Kicks it to Reddish. Here's Bembry. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. 5 on the clock. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Teague inside the line. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Wizards trail by 4. Brown outside. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. On the inbound, here's Bertanis, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Wizards shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with. Shooting 2.
That one falls for Bertans. And one of the premier floor spacers in this game now. Bertans. Greg presents a matchup nightmare.
I mean, no one can challenge his shot. He's 6'10", has that high quick release, and can hit it from 30 feet. 2 years in a row now, he's been over 42% from range. And the scary part is he's starting to round out the rest of his game. And at last year's trade deadline, it surprised some people that Bertans was one of the hottest names out there.
Right. Bertans goes from a guy who was getting limited minutes in San Antonio to playing around 30 per game for Washington. There were reports that suggested the Wizards were asking for at least 1 first-round pick and maybe a sweetener. Boy, does that show you the value of a sweet shooting big man.
And the Wizards with possession, following the bucket by the Hawks. Wagner finds Smith. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, the defender all over.
This is his first free throw of the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And the first one at the line is good. Atlanta making a switch here. Fernando's checked in. Smith hits them both. 1:29 left to play in the first quarter. Teague the pass to Dedmon. Teague against Smith. That's good from Teague on the assist from Reddish. And the Hawks lead by 4.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Excellent concentration by Mo Wagner. And boy, what touch from the big man.
Now here's Teague. Passes to Reddish. A second chance effort. Jump shot is good.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Payton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Smith kicks to Wagner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Payton. Kept alive.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backdoor.
Fernando, the pass to Teague. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And it's blocked. They retain possession. And he gets it to go. And so it's Atlanta with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
You've got Reddish. Also Teague out there. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Carter. And it's Fernando in at the 4-man position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Well, a point guard must understand window of opportunity, and Jeff Teague specializes in exactly that.
Payton passes to Smith. Payton with the ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Smith outside. Over Teague. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. And so it's Teague with it. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. There's the pass to Fernando. Teague deciding where to go with it. Got a piece of it.
A denial by Mo Wagner, using his size to his advantage.
It's Brown with the drive.
A smooth athlete with that near 7-foot wingspan. Brown has the positional versatility that every team craves.
And Greg, it's not just the physical attributes. Brown is smart. He's highly skilled. He played point guard in high school, so you know you can run the offense through him. He's got great handle, great instinct, so much to like.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Brown. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. the New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to Vancouver.
right? Let's get back in both
Seattle.
those cities.
Exactly. Smith against T. Pass to Collins. And here's Reddish. Back to Collins. Shoots over Wagner. The Hawks again can't hit. Washington trailing. Now Smith. 6 points for him. And he hits it to tie the game up. Smith's got 8.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Teague the pass to Collins. Carter looking around. Back to Collins. Now here's Reddish. He's covered by Beal. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Beal against Collins. And the rejection by Collins. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. Atlanta making some changes. Hunter comes in for Carter. And Trae Young subbed in for Jeff Teague. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Wall's checked in. Outside, Beal. Over Reddish. That doesn't go either for Beal.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Hunter, no good. Wizards have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Brown dishes to Wall. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Wall's got it all tied up now for the Wizards.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
The shot by Reddish, no good. Wizards have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And Wall, here we go now.
And you see the remarkable athleticism of John Wall sailing in for the flush.
Now, here is Young. 16 points for him. Teardrop shot. He lays it in. Young's got 18 points in the game.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Here's Washington now. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Ball with it. He's picked up by Collins. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. Atlanta making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Bruno Fernando. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Reddish. And the Wizards making a change here. So it's the Wizards now. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. That one falls. Beal's got the lead up to 2 now for Washington.
Just a great move by Beal. Little shake, little bake right there.
Now, here's Hunter. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And it's sent back by Bryant. Down low. Here's Hackett.
What a defense by Bryant.
Again with the bucket.
Yeah, these
What a
defenders just
defense
look a
by
bit
Bryant.
overmatched, especially inside.
Here's Huerter. He's covered by Beal. To the paint. Here's Capella. Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got his 4th rebound in this one. Hachimura with it. Guarded by Hunter. Count that one. Now it's a 6-point Wizards lead.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Young drives in and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on John Wall.
You know, the cleverness Young possesses is just uncanny. Puts the defense in a bind whenever he drives it to the rack.
For Atlanta, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
And that one falls for Young. Reagan, New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office.
You have to love that mentality. John Wall took it in and made sure he drew the contact.
For Washington, they had made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. And the first one drops.
You know, I've heard John Wall call himself the best two-way point guard in the NBA. He is a tremendous shot blocker from the position. There's a lot of competition, though, at that spot.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Hawks trail by 6. Here's Bembry. No points in the game yet for him. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Ball passes to Mahimi. Pass to Hachimura. Hunter grabs the miss.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And Young kicks to Bembry. Back to Young. Jacks up a 3. He's off on that one. And the Wizards now going the other way.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
And Mahimi with the stuff.
Wow, that defense not prepared for that. Jhon Mahimi flying to the rim for the catch and finish.
Now, here is Young. 20 points for him. He doesn't hit that one. Wall with some nice D. Capella dishes to Young. It's good. Young's got 6 in the quarter.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
To me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one.
Here's Hachimura. It's good.
Well, this second quarter has proven to be a turnaround. This guy looking much more comfortable all of a sudden.
The Hawks trail by 8.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury, never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
Now, here is Young. He's got 22. Here's Capella. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Second chance points have really been an issue here defensively.
Ball passes to Mahimi. Passes it to Hachimura. And the shot goes in. Hachimura's got the lead, back up to 8 now for the Wizards. And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young. And Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Atlanta. And a switcher also for Washington. Peyton, he's checked in for Bryant. The Hawks shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Mahimi with it. Here's Beal. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Bembry the pass to Herter. And here is Dedmon. Young taking his time here. And he makes makes that one. Young's got 27.
You know, fending off the defense well there. Young solid at just being crafty enough in these types of situations.
And it's Payton, that time on the assist by Wall. And the Wizards lead by 7.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Young drives in. Washington with the rebound. Outside, Beal. 1:56 left here in the second. To the middle. And Capella sends it back. Here's Bembry. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And Young kicks to Dedmon. Here's Bembry. Clock at 6. That shot off. Payton with some nice D. Wizards leading by 7. Inside, here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
There is a reason John Wall's name is always at the top of the leaderboard in assists in the NBA. Understanding how to dissect a defense.
Here's Bembry. 1:04 left now here in the second. Young from outside. A putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
It's Wall with the drive. And that one drops for him. Wall's got the lead up to 9 now for the Wizards.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Here's Bembry. He's covered by Hachimura. Bembry the pass to Herter. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Vince Carter is checked in for the Hawks. Teague comes in for Trae Young. Smith checked in for the Wizards. Carter against Beal. And finished off by Beal.
I'll tell you, it's not just the jumper you've got to concern yourself where Bradley Beal is concerned. How about that finish?
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Dedmon. It's good on the putback.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
And here is Beal. Smith outside. And he's going up for the alley-oop. It's stolen by Capella. And that concludes the first half. Wizards out front, up by 9. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks a lot. John, looks like you're really in attack mode, getting into the paint to get your teammates open.
Oh, man, you see it, man. The lane is open. I'm finding my teammates, and they just get those guys open. That's one thing I said I want to work on since I've been here. I don't want to just be a myself player. I want to be a team player, and they're doing a great job of setting screens, getting me open, and I got to just keep finding them and making shots.
Take what the defense gives you. Thanks, John. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports. It was a great half of basketball from John Wall. He had 25 points. And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you.
We've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Second half is underway, and here's who Scott Brooks has got on the floor. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Young, following the basket by John Wall. Bucket is good. Young's got 29 in the game.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
Back to Wall. The pass to Hachimura. Beal from long range. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Wall with the steal. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
Those are sensational defensive instincts on display from John Wall. So good at creating opportunities through his defense.
And the dunk by Capella.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Back to Wall. And the layup is good. And it's now 22 points for John Wall.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Young against Wall. Wall with a block.
Now you see the wingspan and the timing by John Wall. What a defensive effort.
Here's Bryant, and finish off by Bryant.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work. Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Outside, Beal. Pass to Bonga. Rebound by Young.
Well, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
Here's Hunter. Kept alive by Atlanta. Capella with the bucket.
The closer Capella is, the more effective he becomes, showing off the nice touch there.
Pass to Bonga. Here's Beal. Launches a 3. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Lets a floater go, and the layup good by Hunter. Hunter's got his first 2 points.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Wall. The Wizards with another miss.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
For the Hawks, Bruno Fernando comes in for Clint Capella, and it's Reddish in for Kevin Huerter. The Wizards also changing it up. Mo Wagner's checked in for Thomas Bryant. Hairtonus comes in for Rui Hachimura. And Troy Brown. Oh, that was something else! Have mercy.
This seems to be the new breed of point guards who can play above the rim, Wall finishing with style.
Here's Reddish. Here's Collins, and finish off by Collins.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. Here's Bonga, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Wizards have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them. How Young. He's got 31. Lobbed up there for Collins.
How
about the vision from the crafty little guard. Young excels at realizing when his guys have clean looks.
And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Wizards. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. The 17-footer. That one doesn't drop. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Out to the right wing. Reddish dishes to Collins. Up and in on the layup. Now it's just a 3-point Wizards lead.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Here's Wall.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here. And that one falls for Wall. Wizards making a switch here. Smith has checked in. And so Wall nails both of them.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Bounce pass Young. Bertans against Collins. And the layup's good off the glass. Collins has got 8 points here in this quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And the slam dunk by Wall.
How confident and aggressive John Wall has been tonight. This guy understands when he has to shoulder the load.
And Young kicks to Hunter. Outside Collins. Passes it to Hunter. Here's Reddish. And a miss there on the triple. Washington leading now by 5. Well, many question the selection of Reddish in the draft. Pundits thought he had red flags. But, Greg, he developed nicely over his first season in the league.
You know, Reddish caught up to the speed of the NBA, found his shot, and started to play with confidence. Sometimes it takes a little time for young guys to adjust.
For Atlanta, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. So for the Hawks, Carter, he's checked in for Hunter. And it's Teague in for Trae Young. And a change for the Wizards. Payton's checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Wizards leading by 3. Now the pass to Bertans. To the wing on the left. Collins against Payton. Just 5 to shoot. Collins with some nice D.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And good that time. Reddish just got 4 points in the quarter.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Payton looking it over. That one goes. Count it.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Reddish the pass to Carter. Bertans against Collins. Teague can't hit. The Wizards with the lead. Payton outside. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Collins. Vince Carter on the wing. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Collins. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Brown the pass to Smith. Back to Brown. Changes up. And the layup is good. And the Wizards lead by 3.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Now here's Reddish. Bertans defending. Rebound by Smith.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Pass to Bertans. Out to Smith. Payton against Teague. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes the first. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for the Hawks. DeAndre Bembry comes in for Collins. And then for Washington, Mahimi's checked in for Mo Wagner. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Troy Brown. And he can't hit the second.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Here's Bembry. The teardrop falls in. Bembry's got his first basket.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Smith kicks to Beal. Rebound by the Hawks. Dedmon's got rebound number 8 now on the night. To the inside. And Dedmon throws it down.
Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Here's Payton. Gets a very good look and converts. Payton's got 5 points now in the quarter. It's Teague with the ball, but he brings it up for Atlanta. Passes it to Reddish. Payton against Carter. He dishes it to Teague. .110 left in the third quarter of the game.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
For the Hawks, Clint Capella comes in for Vince Carter. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Reddish. And then for Washington, Thomas Bryant comes in for Bertans. And it's Hachimura in for Payton. .59 seconds left to play in the third. And a nice shot by Bryant.
Thomas Bryant is a player who has led the league in two-point shooting percentage. Around the basket makes the tough shots look easy.
The pass to Huerter. Back to Teague. Over to the left wing. This one for 3. And Huerter gets it to go. Huerter's got 6.
such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Up pass to Bryant. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Here's Hachimura. 10 points for him. Outside, Beal. Shot clock at 5. High post shot. Good on the jump shot. He's got 16.
How effortless is the mid-range game of Bradley Beal? Pretty.
Outside, Teague. Shoots it. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Wizards lead by 1. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Bembry out there with Teague. Then it's Dwayne Dedman. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Herter in at the 3. So that's the Hawks 5. Here's Dedman. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Teague. Gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, that takes concentration from Jeff Teague, right? He's got to convert through contact. Remarkable strength. Pretty good style, too. Not bad.
John Wall's checked in for Ish Smith. Here's Wall. Rebound, Atlanta. Capella's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To the paint, it's tipped. Here's Dedman. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 4.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, sometimes that's the best you can hope for with Wall inside. Send him to the charity stripe.
And he can't get the first one. For the Hawks, DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Bembry, and Trae Young subbed in for Jeff Teague. The Hawks leading by 3. Young is double. To the middle, here's Hunter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist in this one.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range. He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
And that one falls for Wall. Hawks have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Young is double. The feed now to Hunter. Pass to Capella. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
And there, just through activity, Hunter keeps the pressure on the defense.
First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from John Wall. Hawks shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Pass to Dedmon. This is DeYoung. There's the triple. Drains it from beyond the arc. Young's got 34 points.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Outside, Wall. Pass to Hachimura. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, this is the area that he's most comfortable. Rui Hachimura, such a solid performer in the painted area.
Down low, here's Herter. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Collins checked in for Dwayne Dedmon.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Wizards trail by 6. Here's Wall, and Wall with the slam.
Accelerating to the rim. Wall can get there in the blink of an eye.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Wall against Young. The tray. They get it again. Collins. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Collins has got 12 points in just the second half. Wall looking for an opening. The rebound by Young. Young's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
Bonga the pass to Wall. Good defensive work there by Young. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Capella. Washington with the rebound. In the corner, it's Hunter. Back to Capella. Hachimura grabs the miss. Wizards trail by 6. It's Wall with the drop. And the slam dunk by Wall.
How about that vertical by John Wall, getting up in a big way for that dunk.
Now, here is Young. Good. Young's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Now, he is on a major roll today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Who was able to listen in on what Scott Brooks had to say to his team. He's pleased that they're getting consistent points in the paint. He said, in this league, it's not easy to do what you guys are doing. Let's just keep doing it until they stop us. Kevin?
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
That one goes in. Wall's got 40 points.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today. Even if they end up losing this game.
Here's Herter. He's covered by Beal. And Herter gets it to go.
You know what? The switch has flipped, and he's in that proverbial zone right now, knocking down 3 of 4 here in the fourth.
And Wall slams it home.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. And the pass to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a 3, but go with the easy hoop.
Wall makes it off the glass. Wall's got 44.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Young against Wall. Shot's good from Young. Young's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Here's Wall, and he banks in. The layup. 46 points for John Wall.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Here's Herter. Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. Atlanta making a switch here. Reddish is checked in, and a switcher also for Washington. Bertanis, he's checked in for Hachimura. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And Doris, don't forget a consensus All-American in his final year of college. Hachimura scoring almost 20 points a game.
Yes, Greg. He helped the Gonzaga Bulldogs to 37 wins in each of his last 2 years, and obviously played in some big-time games. Was asked to step up in key moments, and he delivered.
To the right side. And the wide open shot from Reddish. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Well, great decision to kick it out. Trust that your teammate will knock down the shot.
To the middle. It's stolen by Reddish. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Wall against Young. Pass to Bonga. Fires it up. That one, no good. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
Chalk up 2 there. Wall's got 48.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
The Hawks leading by 11. Young with the ball. From deep. They grab their own miss. Capella, and he converts the layup.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Well, how about the effort on the glass? Even with this lead, I love that they're still going after it.
Bonga, the pass to Beal. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And, you know, we often talk about Beal's skill set and his finesse. He can play a very physical game as well, Greg.
He doesn't have a choice. I mean, he had 4 brothers who all played football in college, so he kind of grew up around the physicality. And you can also tell Bill's taking his strength and conditioning seriously, especially after having the lower body injury issues earlier in his career.
Bertans grabs the board. Bertans got his 4th rebound in this one. Young against Bryant. Beal from long range. Not going to go that time. And Atlanta will go the other way with it.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
Second shot opportunity. Uses the glass to drop it in. Herter's got the lead up to 13 now for the Hawks.
the tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Wall dishes to Beal. Bryant trying to free himself up. And there's Beal. That's good on the assist from Wall. Wall's got his 8th assist in the game. Young outside. Here's Capella. In the corner, Collins with it. Young for 3. Beal pulls it in. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Wizards, trailing by 10.
This is the area of greatest improvement in Mr. Bradley Beal's game. How about the growth in his passing? Wow.
Young inside, covered by Wall. And the shot is good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Here's Young. Unga pulls it in. Wizards trail by 8. Here's Wall. And it's good. 2 points. Wall's got 54 points.
Crunch time is my time. John Wall is ready and willing to carry the load.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're in front by 6. 1:03 left in the 4th quarter. .03 left in the 4th quarter of this one. And it's Capella missing. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Wall passes to Bonga. Yes!
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5.
He's a guy you have to game plan for. The way Young scores and passes the ball creates so many problems for the defense.
Hawks making a switch here. Hunter's checked in. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that brings them within 5.
Boy, he'd sure like to have that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving freebies at the line.
Here's Young. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Young's got 47 points.
Disappointing day for him. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
Yeah, easy call.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he ends up making the second, and that trims the lead to 6. There's 31 seconds left in the 4th quarter, and that's an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. 30 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Wall, good. Wall's got 58.
Well, the craftiness of John Wall on display. When he sees an opening in the defense, he's going to take advantage.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Gets the first. That makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's an 8-point game. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They trail by 8. 23 seconds left in the game. Guys, what's your take?
A lot to talk over and improve on for next time.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
And it's Napier missing. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
And here is Teague. And so it's Atlanta with the W. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they...
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew. And it's the Hawks to start out. Here's Young, and now Washington's starting group. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2, and it's Bonga in at the 3. Outside, Beal. Young with the steal. Here's Herter. Bonga pulls it in. Pass to Hunter. To the paint. Here's Collins. Atlanta again missing.
His interior scoring is one of the things that drives their offense. Don't expect him to miss many of those.
All with it. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And Wall's decision-making is excellent, especially when he's handling the rock.
Hawks have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Ball against Young. It's good.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Lloyd Pierce.
Well, Kevin, he talked about his team's defensive mindset. He said they have to be willing to sacrifice a little room in the paint if it means they stay tight on their outside shooters. He said it's no secret those guys attack from long range, and that's what we've got to stop. We'll see, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. Capella kicks to Young. Lays it up off the glass.
You know, fending off the defense well there. Young solid at just being crafty enough in these types of situations.
Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Wow. We all know Wall loves putting on a show. He has some ridiculous dunks up his sleeve.
About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Hawks have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Young outside. Atlanta now working with a new shot clock. And it's sent back by Bryant. Here's Wall. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
As point guards go, Wall is very adapted, taking the ball inside. I mean, he gets a lot of points.
And we so often talk about the elite scoring, but Beal's playmaking is now reaching that same level.
Yeah, it just shows you how talented and unselfish he is. All he wants to do is win. I mean, that talent requires help from your teammates. So he uses his vision and instincts and ability to keep them involved.
Wall passes to Hachimura. And the rejection by Collins. Fast break, the Hawks. Young with no one around. Drills it from outside. Young's got 9.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And the rejection by Collins. Now, here's Hunter. Tight defense on him. He gets it in there.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Wall against Young. They need this, and the layup good by Wall. He's got 8.
He's not easing his way into this game. He's coming out hot, 4 for 5 right out the gate.
Wall against Young. Over Wall, and the Hawks getting another basket right there.
An adept mid-range shooter as well. All Young needs is a little breathing room, and he set the fire.
And Wall with the slam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
That one drops for him.
Well, with the role he's on this quarter, they're going to keep going to him and get that lead even bigger.
And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. Here's Beal. And a miss there off the inbound. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. 3-point lead. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Solid there, just recognizing when to drive. When Young has some wiggle room, he sees it.
And Wall with the slam.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
The Hawks leading by 3. Young from outside. Onga pulls it in. For Washington, they've gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense.
Only 1 miss in his first 8 attempts, coming out of the gate strong.
Young is double. Capella kicks to Young. Out to the wing. Here's Herter. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
And there, just through activity, Hunter keeps the pressure on the defense.
It's his first trip to the line. That one is off. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Atlanta. Reddish comes in for Kevin Herter. He hits the second from the line. So timeout called here, the first for Washington. Carter, he's checked in for Hunter. For Washington, they've gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. Now here's Beal. Not a lot of room. Wall draws the double. And Wall with the slam.
This is a player who has nights where he can just explode, and we're witnessing a big-time John Wall explosion tonight.
Here's Young. 15 points in the game. With some arc. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And the Hawks making a change here. Membry's checked in, and a switcher also for Washington. Smith checked in for Beal. Back to Wall. Wall draws the double. Smith outside. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But 2 other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
Nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 5.
The cleverness of Smith showing itself once again. Terrific at getting into the heart of the D and then cashing in.
Passes it to Dedmon. Kicks to Reddish. Back to Dedmon. A beautiful reverse layup.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Ball's shot is good. 18 points for him.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Young against Smith. Young, good. And the Hawks lead by 4.
He's putting the hammer down. Dominant quarter for him, trying to push out that lead.
Outside, Wall. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Wall is creative at finding ways to get to the line. The D has to be more careful when it comes to guarding.
The Wizards shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Bruno Fernando's checked in for Atlanta. Teague comes in for Young. The Wizards also changing it up. Mo Wagner comes in for Mahinmi. And it's Peyton in for Smith.
So you know he's had to deal with some major injuries over the course of his career, but Wall never loses the drive to succeed.
So he gets them both. And here is Teague. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint. Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game. Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Wizards trail by 7. Brown feeling it out a bit. Outside, Wall. Shot clock at 6. The Wizards with another. Miss. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Atlanta Hawks. Here's Bembry. Here's Fernando. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on John Wall.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
For Atlanta, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. And he knocks down the first one. Wizards making a switch here. Beal's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. Wizards trail by 9. Wagner passes to Brown. A floater. Fernando pulls it in. Fernando's got 4 rebounds in this game. The kick out to T. Second chance shot. That's tipped.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
We've got 1:13 left to play here in the first. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And Washington has possession. There's Tennis, the pass to Peyton. Carter against Beal. Misses off the left iron.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Wizards trail by 9. It's Brown on the wing. Back to Payton. The Wizards working the ball around now. There's the pass to Wagner, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Well, given Wagner's size and strength, he has the appropriate build to succeed above the rim.
And there's the pass to Fernando. Teague against Payton. A nice shot by Teague.
He's got some cut missed up tonight. I wonder what he had to eat last night. I mean, very solid first quarter for him at the offensive end.
Teague against Beal. Shoots. And too long on the shot. And so it's Atlanta ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Back to the action after this word. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
Wizards trail by 9. So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. In and forward, it's Hachimura and Bertans. Bradley Beal is out there with Payton, and it's Wagner in at the pivot spot manning the middle.
Beal is so tenacious on the drive. He shows no remorse to the defense on these type of dunks.
Atlanta's shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Teague surveying the D. Pass to Capella. The shot, no good. Now the Wizards take it the other way.
And what scouts loved about Hachimura, physically, he came in NBA ready.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, 6'8", 230, shows excellent strength. Also, being relatively late to the game, he's really never developed any bad habits. That's why he was able to come in and hit the ground running. And the massive wingspan of Capella.